So once we have a YouTube channel, we have uploaded content, videos to our channel, we can now see those things within YouTube Studio. So once you're at YouTube, you can click your account, and from this drop down you'll see something that says YouTube Studio. Click that, and that will take you to this landing page. You'll see the URL has changed to studio.youtube.com, and this is where we can manage our content. We can see the analyses of how our videos are performing, and we can manage playlists and even our content itself. We're going to start in this content bin from that sidebar, and you'll see a breakout of your videos by upload. So let's say we want to upload this to our WordPress. That's very easy to do, and I will show you now how to do it. First thing we'll need to do is go to our website and log into our WordPress. And once we've done that, we can find a page to put this video on. So what I'll do in the sidebar is go to Pages, and I'm actually going to go to All Pages. You can do that by either clicking Pages or All Pages. And I'm going to find the appropriate page for my video. For me, this is going to be probably the About page. Let's just start there. I'll click Edit, and this will take me to the WordPress editor. Now, my WordPress is going to look a little bit different than other people's WordPresses. I'm sure that I'm using different tools than you are, but it's pretty much the same concept or the same idea. So let's get to where it might look the most similar. I use a builder, and so what I'm going to do is try to preview this builder. And I'm going to look for the most appropriate place to do this. And the way to do it is to start by looking for where you can edit the HTML. So this right here is my editor screen. This is my WordPress editor. For text, this is where I'll be able to modify my HTML. And let's say I wanted to put a video at the top here. So I'm going to clear out by hitting enter and creating some new empty space for myself to work, just something that I can visibly see a little bit better. I'll now go back to my other tab where YouTube is, and I'm going to find the video I'd like to show on that page. For me, I'm going to use this coffee video. This is my morning routine for how I make coffee in the mornings. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the video link from the YouTube Studio editor. This is going to open a new tab where you can see my video. Make sure this is the right video to use. For me it is, so I'm just going to pause it to make it easier on myself. Below the video you have your likes and dislikes, and then you have a share option. So we're going to click share. This is going to open a window for us to embed or share through other apps. We want the first option, embed. When you click that, you're going to see a preview of your video. This is what it'll look like on your website. And to the right of it, you will see code. So what I'll look at is, if I wanted to start it at a specific place, I could click this, and that would add information to this iframe up here. Make sure you show player controls. If you needed a privacy enhanced version, you could. I'm going to leave that off for now. And what we're going to do is click copy, and that's going to copy this entire piece of code. I'm going to go back to my website, and I'm going to paste. You'll see here, iframe width 560, height of 315. Those are the default YouTube heights and widths for videos. The source being our YouTube video. It'll have some more information about styles. And I'm just going to leave this as is. One thing we'll notice when we finish this in preview is the video is not going to look centered. So let's check that out. There's our video. And it's not centered. There's a lot of white space over here. There's not a lot here because this is the edge of that container. And there's a lot over here. So let's go back to our editor and let's fix that. What we're going to do is use a little bit of HTML to fix this. So what you'll see is there is something called an iframe here. It has an opening and a closing. And what we're going to do is add our own. So what we're going to do is to go to the beginning of this iframe. We're going to add an opening caret and a closing caret. And within that, we're going to type the word div, D-I-V. We're going to hit space and add the word style, equals sign, and we're going to put some quotations in. Inside of this, we're going to do a style of text dash align, colon, center, semicolon. And we're going to have to close this. So the way we do that is go to the very end of our iframe, and we're going to do an opening caret. We're going to do a forward slash, and then we're going to type div, and then close that caret. What this is going to do is wrap our iframe in a container of its own. And it's going to say within this container, everything inside of it needs to be centered. The other thing we need to do now is go into our iframe code. And I'm going to do this right after the word iframe. I'm going to hit space, and I'm going to add another style equals quotation marks. And I'm going to type display colon inline dash block semicolon. These two styles, display inline block and text align center, are going to work together so that our video should display centered within its container. So there it is. It's got some more white space over here. It's got some more white space over here. And then there's the page's individual margins here. So that is centered. We can inspect our page here just to ensure. That looks like it's full screen, so that's great. Yep, look at that. That is centered. Perfect. Once you've done everything here, we can click Update, and this will push that page live. So now we click View Page. We will see the live version of our page here, and there it is, centered.